Okay. So let's begin. Clasp your hands together, and then we'll do wrist exercises. So if you can see better, if I get closer, that's what I'm doing. Just bending one wrist, then bending the other. One hand on top, other hand on top. Yeah. And now if you were able to come yesterday, you know that there's lots of meridians that go through the hands, the arms, and the wrists. So we've got 6 that we are stimulating here. It's really good for if you have arthritis or anything going on with your hands, just work with it gently and let that the gentle movement gradually open up your range of motion. And now start to get your elbows and your hips. So at first I'm just twisting one hip forward, and then the other hip forward. So I'm twisting from right here, like that. And then start to make it more of an elbow rotation. Oiling the joints. So when the right elbow comes up, the right hip comes forward. Left elbow, left hip. Yeah. So you don't have to try to stretch over on this one. We'll do different stretches. Just let it be targeted on the shoulders. And now let's reverse that. Left elbow, left hip, both go back. Right hip and elbow. So they go together. It always helps if your knees are a little bit bent. Take a few nice breaths. Feel the blood starting to flow into your shoulders. And then just bring your hands out in front of you like this, and then inhale. Exhale and round your upper back and push your hands forward. Again, inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. And now this time, bring your arms up over your head. Inhale here, and then exhale and push your elbows together. You can feel the stretch in your upper back. Breathe in and out. Again, breathe in. And then you just round your upper body as you squeeze your elbows together. It's not really leaning over. We'll do that later. Breathe in and breathe out. And now bring your arms up overhead, then open your arms out and bring them down to about here so that your wrists are bent and your fingers are open. You want to stretch, right? This is spreading the feathers. And we'll just do this part where you tilt your head over to one side, reach out with that opposite arm into the wrist and into your hand, and then just gently roll your head forward and back. Or if it doesn't feel good to roll your head, just keep it in one position. Then maybe find another tight spot, keep it there for a while. Either way works just fine. Breathe out maybe a little bit through your mouth so you can relax into the movement. And then next time you bring your head forward, go ahead and roll over to the other side. First, just stretch out into that opposite hand. And then let your head roll forward and then back. Notice if you're finding any tight spots. And then next time you bring your head forward, let your head come to the center and rest your arms down. Take a moment to feel your arms, feel your hands. Okay, let's do knocking on the door of life. That's this one. You turn from the hips and the waist. Again, it's easier if your knees are soft, at least soft. You can even bend your knees a little bit. It helps to give you a little bit more of a twist. Just relax your shoulders. And the target area is all around here and all around in the back. Just a general stimulation around the waist, getting some of those important points. When below your navel, just below your navel, sea of chi, and in the middle of your lower back, where the door of life is. Open that door and let in some life, let in some energy. And now let's slowly wind that down. And let's do a little variation on that. So for this one, we're going to tap right here on the sides. Yesterday, if you were at that lecture, we talked about spleen 21 right here, the great connector. So it's this side and then the same thing on the other side. And then you start to twist from the hips and the waist. You're just lifting up your elbow so you can access that point. And then you can start to let that get a little bit more relaxed. Just relax your shoulders. You're tapping your shoulders, so it'll help you to remind yourself, relax your shoulders, relax your shoulders. Breathe out and stimulate along the sides of your rib cage. And then you can start to add putting the heel up. It'll help you to twist a little bit more. It also encourages you to slow down a little bit. And then slowly let that unwind. And again, start to feel your body. You're probably starting to feel a little bit more warmed up. So let's continue on that. Let's do the pump. So for that one, you just swing your arms up and then you bend your knees and straighten as you swing your arms back, up and back. You're pumping your legs, you're pumping energy up through your legs from the earth. So it's bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. And you can exhale when you throw your arms behind you. You're pulling energy up through your legs into your lower back, and then swinging your arms back that way. It helps guide energy to your lower back. This exercise is said to be very good for lower backs. Exhale. Anytime you want to reinvigorate yourself during the day, you can do this exercise. You have a place to do it. Help to wake you up. Two more times. Okay. And now let's put your hands this way. Prayer position in front of your chest. And then you bring your fingers so that they point front and then down, and then make a circle and hold your hands up, a lotus position up in front of your heart. And then open your arms out. So you're expanding your heart center. You can receive a lot of energy, and then round your arms in front of you and pull in extra energy, and then push it down to your lower abdomen. When you push that fresh energy down, then the old dark energy comes up, and we can get rid of it by leaning down and circling around, and then pulling more energy up to the center of your body. Open your arms and prayer position. This is a little easier if you put your legs together. All right, let's try that again. And circle the arms, the fingers down and up. And then open your arms out. Collect a big hug of energy and pull it in. And then push it down to your lower abdomen. And then circle your hands up. Reach down and then circle your arms out. So you're pulling in more energy up to the bottom of your feet, inside of your legs, all the way up through your chest. Open your arms out and back to the beginning. Let's do that again. Circle the hands around and then open. Hug the energy into your chest and then push it down. Inhale, exhale, swing your arms out and pull energy up through your center line. Let's do it a couple more times. You can bring your arms around and then go right into that opening. Pull in a big energy ball, push it down. Now you can release anything that's old or tired energy. And prayer hands. One more time. Circle your arms down and out. And then hug a big ball of energy into your chest. And push down. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go any negativity that's clinging onto you. Pull up fresh energy from the earth. Inhale and exhale. Take a moment to feel your body. And then from prayer hands, do this. The index fingers are pointing up. Okay. And let me move this thing over here so I can see it better. And then we'll do the arrow. So with your legs still close together, they don't have to be touching, just something comfortable. Then inhale and bring your arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands behind your head and crouch down as much as you're comfortable with. You can just do a little or you can do a lot, whatever feels good. And then come up, breathe in, you can arch back, push your hips forward, and then exhale. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more times. One last one. And then just bring your arms up one more time. And then open your arms out to the side. And this time, reach your arms out to the side, but touch all your fingertips together. Okay, and then lean your head over to one side. So we're stretching the outside or the back side of your arms. Any lines of tension that go from your neck all the way down your arm into your shoulder and down your arm. Relax your neck. You want to avoid forcing your head over to the side. Just allow it to go however it goes. And then slowly move through this range of motion. Or you can just choose to hold your head over to the side and stay in that one position. All right, then next time you bring your head to the front, then roll over to the other side. And now notice how this side feels. Feel if there's any tension in your neck, your shoulder, down your arm. And then next time your head goes forward, go ahead and drop your head to the front, release your arms, and take a moment to feel your body. And then bring your arms up again. And this time we'll raise the bubbling springs. So that's the bottom of your feet. And the point down there is the kidney 1. And just lift up your heels, which will raise energy up through your legs. Try to get a little balancing in, strengthening the feet. And then slowly bring your arms down, stretch over to one side. And then over to the other side. And then arms come up, open your arms out, and then lean forward. And with your legs still close together, go ahead and do a forward fold as much as you're comfortable with. You can just put your elbows on your knees and stretch that way. Or if you want, you can stretch all the way over. And then let's come up. So put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. And now open your legs out a little wider. And so you can lean over, put your hands on your thighs and bend your knees a little bit, and then start to sway side to side, moving the body like a river. So you shift your hips first over to the side and then let the upper body gradually follow over. Your head's the last thing to get there. Ah. You can lean forward a little bit. So you're kind of shifting your weight from one leg to the other leg. And you can adjust your feet wider or narrower, whatever feels good. Ah. Once more to each side. And then let's come back to the center. Now let's add something to that. So as you are shifting your weight over to one side, you can put your hand on your thigh or keep it there and then swing your arm up over your head. So it opens up right through the side really well. And then go to the other side. Swing your arm down and around. Or you can repeat the way we first did it if it doesn't feel good to move your arms like this. And inhale on this part. Really stretch your chest. The ribs can get tight. There's muscles in between each one of the ribs, helping those to stretch and open up. So you inhale here. If you can, turn so you're looking straight ahead when your arms up over your head. And just one more time. And then come back to the center and then do a forward fold with the wide legs this time. So you can adjust your legs a little closer if it feels better. And then you can either put your elbows on your thighs or just lean over all the way. Ah. Feel a nice stretch through your back into your hamstrings. Gives a nice stretch to the bladder meridian that goes along your back, down the back of your legs. Ah. And then slowly put your hands on your thighs and come up, clasp your hands and bring your arms up over your head. And then circle your arms out in front of you for full body flow. And you can go small circle, bending over a little, or if you want to, you can bend over more or go all the way down. Just adjust it to how you're feeling today. Ah. You want to exhale on the way down and inhale on the way up. It's a good idea to always keep your knees soft, but on the way up, go ahead and bend more. So it's easier. You don't lose your balance so easily. And just one more time. And then bring your arms out and down. And check in one more time. Feel your body, feel your arms, your legs, energy moving through your whole body. And then go ahead and shake out your legs, shake out your arms. And then with your feet comfortably under your shoulders, so it's a smaller stance. And let's do a little tapping. Ah. And then tap underneath your collarbone on one side. And let's do a healing sound. So the healing sound is like purging unwanted, dark, heavy energy. And we'll do it with a vocalized sound, which is a z sound, like a buzz, like the Z's in that word, like buzzing. Do a couple more. And then go to the other side, do the same thing. And then come back to the center. So when you vocalize the sound, it can help to clear out a little bit more of physical blockages. Let's do the same sound here. And then put your hands in front of your chest, in front of your upper chest. And you can close your eyes and ignite a bright white light in your chest, in your lungs. Autumn is the time when the lung meridian is forward. So you can imagine that you're creating the white light from inside of you and also sending it from your hands. You can move your hands a little bit closer to your chest and a little farther away and increase that energy sensation. So the healing sound was purgative, is letting go of heavy energy. And now we're reinforcing that energy. We're accumulating energy, building energy. Take one more breath. And from here, bring one hand down like this, and the other hand up. So this position is called between heaven and earth. So you're plugging this hand in, the upper hand in, to pull in heavenly energy, and the lower hand's like plugging into earth energy. And now turn both hands to face each other, the palms face each other, and slowly bring the top hand down and form an energy ball right here in front of your lower dantian. And then we'll turn that energy ball 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Other hands on top. And then slowly bring your hands up, palm down, collect more energy. And then slowly bring that upper hand down. Palms are facing each other. Hold the energy ball and then rotate it 3 times. Let's do that again. Inhale as you expand. Become one with the universal energy of heaven and earth. And then palms face each other. Condense that down into an energy ball. Rotate that ball. Again, inhale. And then exhale as you condense the energy. Pack that energy into an intense white ball. And then turn 3 times. Inhale and open. Collect. Exhale. Pull that energy down. 3 turns. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do a few more times. Let's do it 3 more times. Just very quietly collect energy. And one more time. And then just hold the energy ball in front of your lower dantian. And expand your hands a little bit farther apart. And then contract that energy ball in front of you. You can open it up, make it larger. Just very slow, very small movements. And now form that chi ball again with one hand on top and one hand underneath. And now this time, let's make it bigger. So one hand's down here by your lower belly, the other's up by your collarbone. And we're going to do dragon plays with the chi ball. So you shift your weight over to the left and then turn. And as you turn, you reach out and grab an energy ball over here. And then you shift your weight back as you pull that in towards you. And then turn and face front. Still a big energy ball here. And then do the same thing to the other side. You reach out, shift your weight over that way so you can pick up a lot of energy and then pull it in towards you. Face front. So that the movement comes from your hips. Sorry, here. I'm talking too much here. And then pull in the energy. Okay, let's start over again. So here we are. The way your hand is pointing is the way you're going to turn, but always when you reach out, this arm is up. So you're never going to reach out this way on this exercise. So you're over here and then you pull it in. Same thing. Twist and turn to the side, reach out, pull in a lot more energy in a big energy ball, face front. And then reach out. Even when you're reaching out, try not to lean over too much. On this part of the class, you want to pretty much keep your spine straight, especially on an exercise like this. Inhale and pull some energy towards you, and then twist. Actually, the breathing, you can just breathe through this, do whatever feels good. Pull the energy ball in towards you, then turn and twist. You can move at your own pace. And this time, when you bring your hands in front of you, then go ahead and condense that energy ball to a smaller, intense energy ball right in front of your lower dantian. And then just let your arms come down to the side. Now let's do another dragon exercise. This one is swimming dragon flow, right? So we just did a little thing with the dragons and the energy ball. Now it's swimming dragon flow. And it's similar to something we've done before, that the tigress gathers her cubs. Only this time we're going to collect in front of us. The movement is like this. You just shift your hips forward and back. A lot of these movements are quite childlike, right? Yeah. And so you can start to kind of let your arms swing too. And that's pretty much what the basis of this exercise is. So let's kind of slow it down a little bit. And we'll Qigong-ize it by twisting your arm and then bringing one hand in front of you, right straight in front of you, and then pull energy into your lower belly. Do the same thing. You twist your hips and your shoulders and your spine, just follow along with that. And then pull in. Reach in front of you and pull in. Now this is an energy accumulation exercise for the 3 treasures. So right now we're fortifying the treasure of our physical energy, of the energy of the body. Most of the movement comes from the movement of the hips. the hips around the waist, and let your torso follow along with it. I'll show you from the side. Keep the spine as straight as you can. So you don't have to lean over it all. Once you get into the flow of the movement, you can just let your arms go automatically. They've already cleared the path. Just let them continue over and over the same thing with no effort or hardly any effort on your own part. And then now just bring your hands down in front of you and we'll pull down heaven. Smooth your chi. Inhale as you bring your arms up. Exhale as your arms come down. And then slowly bring your hands together and bring your hands on your lower dantian and bring your legs together. And just stand for a moment. Maybe you can close your eyes and feel the energy circulating within you. Allow it to go where it wants to go. And then also let it settle into your lower dantian. Anything that's extra, it's not needed anywhere else, just store it there. Take one more breath and exhale and relax. Let's do a little meditation. So this is going to be the meditation, turning the wheel. I think you'll need to sit down for this one. Not that it can't be done lying down, but I think it's a little easier if you're seated. Okay. So we spent that last part of class doing a lot of things to pull energy in, like all of these exercises here, and down into your lower abdomen. So let's just do a little tapping. You can tap with this side of your fist or just this side of your fist, whatever feels good. Really focus your attention down here. And awaken the energy of your lower dantian. And then make an energy ball in front of you. and fill it full of white light. Pure white light energy. And now you can close your eyes, or maybe you want to keep your eyes open for the first couple of rounds. So I'm going to, in my imagination, I'm going to pull that energy ball into through the body to the back of my spine. And then I'm going to guide it up my spine all the way up to the top of my head, over the top of my head, and then down the center line. Let's do that again. So breathe in as you pull the energy up your spine, that governing vessel that goes right up the center line of your body, and then down to your mouth, into the conception vessel, down the center line of the front. Breathe in as you bring that white light all the way up to the top of your head. And then exhale as you bring it down. Inhale. And exhale. With your eyes closed, it's easier to imagine that bright pearl of white light moving up your spine, over the top of your head, and down the center line. And when it gets down to the pelvic floor, then bring it right back up again. And once you've established this pattern, you can start imagining that as the white pearl of light goes up your spine and down the front, it's leaving a trail of sparkling white energy until the whole circuit starts to light up. Where your attention goes, that's where energy builds. Allow that energy ball to have the same intense energy as that train that just went by. Firmly on the tracks of this energy circulation up your spine and down the front. And now that we've established this pattern, you can go ahead and leave your hands down in your lap, but allow that energy pearl to continue to circulate along the 2 meridians, up your spine and down the front. Keep that energy pearl moving along those tracks. And allow the meridian lines to get brighter and brighter as you keep circulating that energy ball. And now the next time your energy pearl goes up, allow it to stop at the top of your head. Allow it to stay there for a couple of breaths. And allow that pure white light to spread through your whole head, illuminating your mind and opening that point on the top of your head that opens you up to divine wisdom. And now allow the energy pearl to come down to your forehead, in between your eyebrows. Let it land and stay on your mid-eye. Allow that pure white pearl of light to open your mid-eye. And allow the cosmic light to come in and illuminate deep inside your brain by the pineal gland, the crystal room, allow yourself flashes of insight. And now bring your energy pearl down to the base of your throat, where your throat and your collarbones meet. Let's pause right there. Let the bright white light increase your ability to speak your truth. Bright white light in your throat. And now let the energy pearl descend down into the center of your chest, to your heart center. Let it open up your heart center and allow it to fill with that bright white light, white healing light. And now allow your energy pearl to descend to your solar plexus. To the place where energy becomes action. Let's illuminate this area. And now bring the energy ball down to your lower dantian, just below your navel, to that point called the Sea of Qi. Let it increase your ability to collect pure life energy. And now let's make one more circuit. So allow the energy ball to go down to your pelvic floor and curve around, then go up through by your tailbone and your sacrum, lower back, all the way up your spine to the top of your head, and then down the center line until eventually it reaches down to your navel. And then at your navel, just allow that energy pearl to go inside. So right into the center of your body, behind your navel, and really in between your navel and your door of life. Let that bright white light condense into an intense energy ball. We call that the energy pearl, pearl of consciousness. Allow your full attention to be on your lower abdomen and on that energy pearl. And then slowly bring your hands on your lower abdomen. Take a moment to check in, see how you feel. And then slowly circle your hands on your lower abdomen. Fully absorb all this energy that we've been collecting and circulating. Just take one more breath. You can slowly open your eyes. And if you feel like it, you can rub your hands together and massage your face. Move down your hair. And you can stretch. Come back into your day full of energy. Good job, everybody.